some point in your lifetime, you have probably wondered how the rich people actually make money. The truth is that millionaires are no different than anyone else. The reason why millionaires are able to generate so much wealth is because they have multiple income streams. Research show that on an average, millionaires have 7 different income streams. However, an ordinary people such as the middle class only have one income stream. To compare the two would be like saying the middle class person works only one job while the millionaire works 7 jobs. But as you may know, once you become a millionaire, you will never have to work again. Let's take the 7 sources of income of an average millionaire one by one. Number 1, earned income. Earned income is the first of many income streams of millionaires. This type of income, what most people understand, is to trade your hours for dollars. But this is also the biggest mistake that most people make. They attempt to try to make more money by trading more of their time in order to do so. Let's say you have a full time job right now. If you want to earn more money, most likely the people around you will suggest you to work more hours by giving up your weekends or working during your non office hours. That's a big mistake because you are trading more of your time in order to earn more income. Instead, what you actually need to do is to trade less time for more income. Successful people know that they will never become rich by working at a job. That is why they use their brain to think of alternative ways to generate more money. Number 2, profit income. Money that you earn by selling something for more than it cost you to make. Example, business selling their goods at a profit, whether at the retail or wholesale level, as distributors or manufacturers. You need to be an entrepreneur for earning profits. Most of the people who are in a job and are used to the earned income want to move to this category at some stages of their career or life, but find it difficult to make the move, primarily because of lack of guts to take additional risk. Most often this lack of courage is justified because of the family opportunities and personal needs. To be an entrepreneur and start earning profits, you will need to identify a product or a service that you want to sell, and then sell and manage it well, and manage your clients equally well. For most people, earned income and profit income are the only viable means to earn serious money. But they often tend to forget that there are 5 other equally viable and serious streams of wealth generation. Number 3, interest income. Interest income is where you lend your money to others or organizations for a certain amount of interest paid to you over a period of time. Some examples of such interest income is by buying bonds or treasury bills from the government. Buying bonds or treasury bills means that you are willing to let the organization or the government to borrow your money for a set period of time for a certain interest rate. This interest rate usually lies in the range of 0.1% to 50%, depending on the risk of default and the time frame you are willing to lend your money to the borrower, which can be an organization or a government. Interest income for US Treasury bill or government bond for the last 5 years range from 1.37% to 3.4%. This low interest rate is because of the low risk of the US government defaulting the money that you are lending them. Interest income for bonds for organizations can range widely from 0.1% to 50%. This huge range is highly depending on the defaulting risk of the borrower. Number 4, dividend income. This income gets even better than interest income. It is equally passive, and not only that, it also makes you a shareholder of a company. This is the money that you get as a return on shares of a company you own. For example, the dividend that most companies announce at the year end. The better this stream of income sounds, the more ignored and neglected is this as a source of income. If you invest smartly on ex dividend dates of good blue chip companies, you can far exceed the returns from dividend income than what you get from the interest income, since you are also a party to the capital gains that the share price goes through. Number 5, rental income. Rental income is a result of you owning something and renting it out to someone else. It could be an apartment that is being rented out to a family or a commercial real estate. which is used by other business owners as a location for them to set up their business. Rental income is a very powerful type of income stream. Most millionaires that are wealthy either hold or generate most of their income from real estate. It is one of the most common vehicles of investment that they utilize and leverage. Here is an example of why real estate is so powerful. Let's say you want to buy $100,000 worth of stocks. In order to do that, you would need $100,000 in cold hard cash, assuming that you don't buy on margins or use any other risky alternatives. To buy $100,000 of stocks, you need the full amount in cash to do so. Now, if you wanted to buy $100,000 worth of real estate, would you need $100,000 in cash to do so? The answer is no, because there are ways you can get a loan. There are banks, private investors, institutions, and insurance companies that are willing to loan you money to buy real estate. The reason you can't buy stocks with a loan is because these same institutions are not willing to loan you money to buy stocks, but they will loan you money to buy real estate. They see it as a lower risk investment and are willing to lend you the money. Number 6. Capital gains. Capital gain income is the money you get from the appreciation, that is, increase in value of an investment. Example of capital gain can be from the increase in the value of the stocks you own or the property you own. Great stocks or properties that is located in good area usually increase in value over time. These assets can sometimes double or even increase 10 times the original value over time. Take stocks for an example. Suppose you have bought 100 shares of a great company at the price of $10 10 years ago. So you paid $1,000 for 100 shares. Today, after 10 years of holding the stocks, price of each share of the company raised to $20 per share, and now you decide to sell the 100 shares that you own. Now you have sold 100 shares at the price of $20, so you received $2,000 for selling 100 shares. This is an overall capital gain of $1,000, as you have bought these shares for $1,000 10 years ago and now you sold them for a total sum of $2,000. The difference between the price you pay and price you sell is the capital gain. Many millionaires earn their money through such investment and getting a good capital gain from each of their investment. But the downside of this investment is that it is not recurring. Once you have sold the asset, you need to find a good valued asset again and repeat this process. Number 7. Royalty and licensing income. The seventh and last type of income streams of millionaires is royalty and licensing income. It simply means that you are the creator of a product, idea, or a process and you license it out to someone else. And you license it out to let someone else use your idea in return of certain fees. Since ideas and creations are considered as private property, by law you cannot use someone else's idea or creation without the owner's permission. To obtain this permission, people usually pay the owner a fee for the rights to use it. For example, suppose you wrote a book and it took you 1 year of time to write, finish and publish that book. Every time someone buys your book, you will get paid a royalty on it from the work that you did once. The same goes for every platform where your book can be found, such as Amazon or in bookstores. The best part about writing a book is that for many years to come, you will continue to get royalties from the sales that your books will make in the future. That's one of the best benefits of royalty income. You do the work once, but you get paid for it over a lifetime. It's a very effective way to minimize the time you spend working and maximize the amount of income that you can produce. So, these are the 7 income streams of millionaires. Rich people get rich by having multiple streams of income, allowing them to efficiently trade their time for money. Unlike most middle class employees, rich people do not trade hours for dollars. They use their brain and their financial knowledge to think of alternative ways to do less work while generating more income. Rich people understand that they have a limited amount of time. Trading hours for dollars cannot generate so much income. That's why the best way to become wealthy is to create multiple streams of income. that provide you with income passively. Royalties, rental, and dividend income are some of the best examples of passive income because you don't have to do anything to generate it. Passive income allows you to sleep, knowing that there's money flowing into your bank account. And since you sleep for 8 hours a day, that's 8 hours worth of income you are generating by working smartly. If you found this video informative, then make sure to press the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you can receive notifications for our upcoming videos on money saving and investing. Thanks.